Hey, how's it going everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Frassix, and in today's video I'm going to be reacting to episode 3 of HBO's original series called The Last of Us. And if you guys haven't seen my reaction to the first 2 episodes, the link for those will be in the description below. But I absolutely love this series so far. Everyone seems to be loving the series, and of course if you don't know, the series is based off my favorite video game of all time, The Last of Us. And I'm really super proud of all the success and how everyone is praising it for the story that it is, and not only the original story, but it's also like these different routes and these different scenarios and these different viewpoints that we would have never even imagined in the game. And I'm really excited about that, and that includes this episode, because this episode I think is specifically focused on the relationship between Bill and Frank, which, if you don't know, Bill is one of Joel's friends, but we don't really get to hear too much about Frank. Frank is technically not even a character in the game, so now we can actually have a full-fledged story between Bill and Frank, and I'm really excited just to see what kind of relationship it is, because I'm pretty sure I know what relationship it is, but it's just the way that it's gonna play out, which I know it's gonna be tragic and heartbreaking, so I may cry, I may or may not cry, so we'll see how that goes. And as always, after I react to episode 3, I'm gonna be posting a separate video on my full thoughts and reactions about the episode. So if you guys want to check out my full rundown of episode 3 and my thoughts and opinions about it, the link for that will be in the description below when that is uploaded. But anyways, I think episode 3 is gonna be released really soon, so I'm just gonna stop talking and start reacting. So without further ado, here's my reaction to episode 3 of HBO's original series called The Last of Us. Okay, are you guys ready? Here we go. I've heard a lot of good things about this episode, so I'm really excited just to get into this. And I think we all know what the past 2 episodes were about, so let's just get into this. I'm really excited. I hope I don't cry. I really hope I don't cry. So this is right after, spoiler alert, everything is spoiler alert, so if you haven't watched the past 2, don't watch this. This is after Tess, you know, sacrificed herself. And there's Joel. Yeah, and this wasn't directed by Craig or Neil, right? This was directed by another person, I think. What does it symbolize? I've seen those, like, you know, in Uncharted, there was that in Days Gone, I think. I know it symbolizes something when you stack up the rocks, but I don't remember. 10 miles west of Boston. So they haven't gone too far. Because in the game, like, it just seems like they go straight from Boston to, like, Bill's place instantaneously. But here, like, I think we're gonna go more in depth. So I feel like they haven't talked that much since the incident at the town hall, city hall.
Want your jacket back?
Aww. Poor Joel. I'm trying to make this louder. Sorry if you guys can hear it either, and sorry about the crop because of copyright reasons as well. So I think he still cares for her because he still sees her indirectly as a daughter, but
I've never been in the woods.
He's still mad.
More bugs than I thought. Look, I've been thinking about...
I want your sorry.
I wasn't gonna say I'm sorry.
Stop!
I was gonna say that I've been thinking about what happened. Nobody made you or Tess take me. Nobody made you go along with this plan. You needed a truck battery or whatever, and you made a choice. So don't blame me for something that isn't my fault.
Does he genuinely mean that? That subtle nod. I feel kind of bad. And also this episode's like almost as long as the first episode, which is saying something. So I'm really ready just to see what this is.
Much longer?
5-hour hike.
5
I
hour?
can manage that.
5-hour hike? And Gustavo's music, I think that he's gonna be releasing, or at least they said that he's gonna be releasing, or Sony's gonna be releasing the soundtrack to this game soon. So I'm gonna get it 100% on vinyl, like that one, because that's the original soundtrack vinyl. And everything's so.
How'd you get that scar on your head? What? Is it something lame? Like you fell down the stairs or something?
I didn't fall down any stairs.
Okay, so what then?
Someone shot at me and missed.
See, that's cool. Is she back?
Bring back a minute. I gotta grab some stuff I stashed.
Stashed? Why
Stash.
is your stuff stashed here?
You ask a lot of goddamn
There
questions.
isn't.
Yes, I do. You ever play this one?
Oh, this is supposed to be like
Everything about this game.
Mortal Kombat.
There's this one character named Melina who takes off her mask and she has monster teeth and then she swallows you whole and barfs out your bones.
So that's not Angel Star Knives? So this is supposed to replace like the town.
Just you.
Getting funnier.
I swear, there's like infected in there. I'm gonna flip it. What is this? What is down there? Because what would be down there? Are those? Are those? Those are... I knew it. Ellie, get out. Oh no, that's the... Oh, that's like a... Stop. Chill. Stop. Stop it. Ellie, don't. Don't. Stop! What are you doing, Ellie? Are you gonna stab him in the fucking eye? Oh my god, Ellie. What the heck are you doing? Stop! You're just curious, like, what is... Oh!
Ellie?
Ellie is a lot more... She's quite something
Ellie.
in this adaptation. I can't. What was that?
Holy shit.
Is that like a water? Oh, it's the first still we ever got from
2 times, sure.
like years ago.
Dude, you got to go up in the sky. That's your school. You know, teaches how their shitty government failed to prevent a pandemic.
No one knows for sure, but there were certain brands of food that were sold everywhere, all across the country, across the world.
So that
bread, cereal,
confirms
pancake
the grain
mix.
theory.
It makes more sense than monkeys. Thanks. Can it hurt me?
No.
I'm too honest, man. Should have said ass murderer.
Is that the... Ah, so good. Oh my god, we're going to the past. So are we gonna get like a... That's crazy. Bill.
Not today, you new world order jackboot fucks.
Damn, he's loaded. He's one of those people. Hey, let's... He's just going at it. He doesn't care. Everything's free. What the fuck, Bill? Oh, he's building up his defenses. Are they gonna be exploding, like, wireline things? 4 years later, 2007, I was 10 years old in 2007. Ooh, I wonder who that's gonna be.
I'm not infected.
Are you armed?
No,
Why did you take that long to answer?
I don't know. I thought about lying for some reason, but the reason didn't come. But I'm just trying.
Damn, I didn't know Bill was that. In the game, he was like not trusting of like anyone. I mean, okay, yeah, okay, fine. He still doesn't trust him, so.
Stop there.
Hey, better be safe than sorry. I would have done the same thing.
You already know I'm bad at lying.
He actually went it. Ooh.
5 more minutes?
Sure. Sure!
Thank you. This is amazing.
I wonder what he's thinking. I'm not ready to cry later. I don't think I'm gonna cry later. Aw, he even made it look nice! Bill! Aw. I mean, he hasn't had company in like 4 years, so I guess it could have been lonely during those 4 years, so. Oh, the fancy four.
A man who knows to pair rabbit with a Beaujolais.
I know I don't seem like the type.
No, you do.
Ooh, flirtatious. Or not.
But first...
Oh, he's gonna play the piano.
Wow. You know how much these are worth?
Currently nothing.
Currently.
Sounds like good advice, but there's no one else.
No, sir. No, thank you. Sorry. Not this song. Not this song.
Well, I'm not a professional.
Well, neither am I, but...
Aww.
And then I'll leave.
I can't deal with this. This is so cute. He hasn't probably done this in like since everything went to shit.
But there's no one at my side in time. That's what someone told me, but I don't know what it means. 'Cause I've done everything, and I think I'm gonna love you for a long, long time.
That's the title of the episode. No.
So, who's the girl? Girl you're singing about?
Is he gonna?
There is no girl.
I know.
Ah! Holy shit. Yo, shut the... Oh my god.
What's your name? Bill.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Go take a shower, Bill.
They're gonna... Oh, this is so cute. I can't deal with it. I bet the gays are going crazy right now. The gays are going off. And I'm pretty sure the internet's gonna have a fun time with this too. Stop. I can't deal with this right now. I cannot deal with this right now.
With a girl a long time ago.
Okay.
I'm gonna start with the simple things.
The simple things.
Okay.
Like what, just kissing?
But before I do, I want you to know that I'm not a whore. So if I do this, I'm gonna stay for a few more days.
heart is so happy right now for Bill. Oh, I don't think I can show this on YouTube. Stop. Oh.
Fuck you! Come on!
3 years later, 2010.
Do I ask for things? So help me, I will run through one of your tripwires.
We don't have friends, Frank. We will never have friends.
Stop.
Because there are no friends to be had.
Well, I've actually been talking to a nice woman on the radio.
Is that?
You what?
Can you not, please?
Stop. Is that? Oh, the Joel.
Paranoid schizophrenic too.
I'm not schizophrenic.
Oh, Joel, look. He looks so young.
Well, can I just say, gun aside, which I get, by the way, how nice this is to have a civilized meal
I
in
miss
such
Tess.
a beautiful place.
I'm glad, because we never get this in the game. We never get this deep into it.
Let's go
in the
inside.
game.
Tess, I want to show you something.
Actually, I have been wanting to see it.
Not inside.
Thank you. Yes.
Frank! Frank!
Songs.
We can't help each other and get that gun out of my face.
No.
I can get you 10 spools of high tensile aluminum. Last you the rest of your life.
He knows what he's doing because of his whole job. I wonder if this is gonna end the same way as in the game, because we're getting so much different things than in the game. But I just wonder if it's gonna. 2013. We're just copping through time right now. Oh, so he fortified everything.
Pick it up. We're loop around. I got something to show you. Not that.
It better be romantical. Oh, is this strawberries?
I traded Joel and Tess one of your guns for a packet of...
And he's been hiding it too because it had to grow. Oh, that's so sweet. I can't deal with the cuteness right now. I can understand why everyone loves this episode. They haven't had strawberries in like years. This is so cute.
I'm sorry. For what? Getting older faster than you.
I like you older. Older means we're still here.
Are they gonna...
Not the strawberries.
Yeah, not on the strawberries.
Right.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Where's Bill? Where's Bill? Is he outside? God damn it. What is that? There's Bill. Motherfucker, why are you out in the open?
Bill!
Motherfucker. Bro.
We gotta get you inside. No! Bill! No! Inside, now! Hold on to me!
Frank!
I'm right here.
Frank!
I'm right here.
Leave the gas on!
I'm right
Leave the gas on. Yeah!
Wait.
Cole, Joel. You can't be here alone.
I'm not alone. You're here.
No. Cole.
Wait.
No.
This. Stop.
It's okay. It's okay.
Call Joel.
Stop.
He'll take care of you.
Shut up. Shut up. Wait. Shut up. Wait.
Bill? Bill?
Oh.
Okay.
23. Oh no. This cannot end well.
Okay.
That's just crazy though. that at first, like, Bill didn't trust Joel, but when he was dying, the one thing that Bill cared about the most was Frank. And he trusted Joel to take care of Frank if he died. This will not end well. I thought they did a full 180, and I thought, I would never forgive them for that. Is that... Oh, one thing.
Little whitey. Big roundy.
It's cute. The fuck?
I don't want you falling asleep in the chair.
I won't.
You will, and then your feet get blue.
Bill.
I'm not fighting about it. Back in
I
bed.
promise you I'm gonna stay up.
Why?
Because this is my last day.
What if we find a doctor? What if someone shows up who can help?
Who's coming, Bill? The door-to-door MRI salesman? There wasn't anything to cure this before the world fell apart.
This won't end well for me.
Bill. Bill. I'm not going to give you the every day was a wonderful gift from God speech. I have had a lot of bad days. I've had bad days with you, too. But I've had more good days with you than with anyone else. So give me one more good day. Starting now, make me some toast. Then take me to the boutique where I'll pick outfits for us. You'll wear what I ask. We'll get married. Cook a delicious dinner. Then you will crush all of these up, put them in my wine. I will drink it. Then you will take me by my hand, bring me to our bed, and I will fall asleep in your arms. I can't. Do you love me? Yes. And love me the way I want you to.
This is... This is so much sadder. This is so much sadder than it became. It's the whole... Stop. Stop. I can't even see him crying so much. Stop, it's just like the first. I have tears streaming so much down my face right now. I can't deal with this.
I'm satisfied. And you were my purpose.
I do not support this. I should be furious. But from an objective point of view, it's incredibly romantic. Take me to bed.
Oh, Gustavo's music. This is like this place in the scene where Ellie pets the giraffe with Joel, but and now we're back.
Yell.
What if they're gone?
What?
Ellie?
It's from Bill. To whomever, but probably Joel. I figured I fall under whomever. Came with this.
So they're dead?
Mm-hmm. You wanna...
Go ahead, you do it.
August 29, 2023.
August 20th.
If you find this, please do not come into the bedroom. We left the window open so the house wouldn't smell. It will probably be a sight. I'm guessing you found this, Joel, because anyone else would have been electrocuted or blown up by one of my traps. Take anything you need. The bunker code is the same as the gate code, but in reverse. Anyway, I never liked you. But still, it's like we're friends. Almost. And I respect you. So I'm gonna tell you something because you're probably the only person who will understand. I used to hate the world and I was happy when everyone died. But I was wrong. Because there was one person worth saving. That's what I did. I saved him. Then I protected him. That's why men like you and me are here. We have a job to do.
It's a savior aspect.
God help any motherfuckers who stand in our way. I leave you all of my weapons and equipment. Use them to keep...
Is it Tess? Everything's so fucked up right now.
Stay here.
Everything's so fucked up. Everything's so fucked up. No. Don't cry. At least they found the car. The truck. Okay.
Listen, about Tess.
Yep.
If I'm taking you with me, there's some rules you gotta follow. Rule 1, you don't bring up Tess, ever.
They're having this
Matter
conversation.
of fact, we can just keep our histories to ourselves. Rule 2, you don't tell anyone about your
Condition.
condition. They see that bite mark, they won't think it through, they'll just shoot you. Rule 3, you do what I say when I say it. We clear?
Yes.
Repeat it.
What you say goes.
What you say goes. Dude,
No.
there's a wall of them.
Woman's shirt. She's gonna get the iconic shirt.
Needs another hour.
They have hot water. I'm taking a shower. And then you're showering. Seriously.
Aw, she's in the shirt. What is that? Is that a... Oh gosh, she's gonna... I knew it.
Well, you look pretty.
Aww. His hair.
Nice.
It's your first time in a car?
It's like a spaceship.
Oh, it's like a piece of shit Chevy S10, but it'll get us there. I think. Seatbelt. Seatbelt.
Oh, fatherly instinct. This is so. Oh. Oh, this is.
Did you leave it? Put it back. Ellie.
That has got to be one of my favorite episodes ever from any TV show. Now I can understand why people love it so much. The first episode was great, the second episode was great, but this just is probably one of the best ever. My heart hurts so bad right now. They did it. Okay, let's see what's up for next week. Because I think we're gonna...
It smells like burnt shit.
Is this where we meet like coffee?
Oh, it's nice.
Whoa.
Turned around.
Don't look at the state map.
This
Oh,
is
God.
the second day in a fucking car, man. Stop.
Please help!
Are we gonna help him?
No. This has gone too far.
Oh.
It has to stop.
Where is he?
We'll get through this.
I know.
Holy shit. Now let's go behind the scenes, everyone. My heart.
My first reaction to the episode was surprise. There was this unexpected, beautiful love story in this bleak world.
My philosophy on this show has always been, when should we
Neil.
deviate and when should we come back? If it's kind of the same or worse, we stay where the game is. If it's better, we deviate.
We talked about using Bill, because he's on his own, as a way to follow through time and see how things changed within the context of a man.
One of the first conversations Craig and I had about this episode was like seeing Frank. But this is probably the biggest departure between the game and the show.
Because we
We
barely...
knew from the game that Bill had a partner. His partner was Frank. In the game, Frank is already dead. And I thought that there was an opportunity to go a different way.
I'm really hungry. Haven't eaten in 2 days. Doesn't sound very long out loud, does it? Bill and Frank are kind of opposites, really, in terms of the way that they kind of operate in the world. You know, Bill's super practical and not emotional, and Frank is the opposite. We're gonna make friends.
We don't have friends, Frank.
Bill is a sad character to me when I just envision him in the world before Frank shows up.
Frank's nature is he's a people person. He's been able to persuade people of his value. Whereas Bill has used the other approach, which is, I have a gun and I'm pointing it at you. Unless you run away, I will kill you.
It's amazing because we get to do such contrasting scenes, sort of action kind of scenes, and then really like intimate, vulnerable scenes.
With each episode, there's a sort of reflection of where love can take you. And this was the pure, innocent version. This is the beauty that love can bring us.
The last scene is emotionally charged, but strangely enough, it's also quite perfunctory. What really is important is the not being too emotional, because I think it's better to let us be emotional.
Yeah, oh yeah, I was
The life
emotional.
with them. And the point that Frank says that today is my last day, that's really about, okay, let's just go through all the things.
My heart,
Just give me one more good day.
my heart broke.
I've seen this thing 200 times, and I still cry. That's those two guys doing it to me. No
Amazing.
question. It's remarkable. That's the dream.
When Ellie reads Joel that suicide note, Bill kind of spells out, look out for the people that you love.
Mm-hmm.
And he specifically mentions Tess.
Oh.
It's a reminder of Joel's failure. Joel has already failed to save his daughter, and now he's failed to save his romantic partner. What's next?
Oh my god. And that was my reaction to episode 3 of The Last of Us. Again, probably one of my favorite episodes. Not just of like this series so far, but just of any series. It got me so emotional, so sad. and it was so beautifully well done, and it deviated enough from the game but also brought like context and light to the story of what it was lacking before. And like, even though it doesn't kind of relate to Ellie and Joel's story, kind of does at the same time, while also being or standing on its own. And that's a beautiful thing. And everyone, all of them, just, I'm gonna review this and like talk about my reactions afterwards and in my thoughts and videos video, or thoughts and a discussion video. But for now, just that was amazing, and yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy it. That's pretty much it for me, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. So what do you guys think of this episode? Let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, all the usual things, follow me on my social media apps, just keep up with everything that I do. And until the next video, when you're lost in the darkness, look for the light. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Boo.